Hello, this is Match Limited back for a new series. That's right, we're doing it. It's America. Hey. Hey there. And my first hack of the day. Tag show. Because even though if it loads, even though the United Malaysian Anti-Japanese Front troops aren't deletable, these guys are. And since we're supporting these, well, you know. Thank you, USA. Comet. We're also doing a JFK run, not JFK, RFK. So ready your RFAKs. Okay, yeah, that joke probably didn't land. It's a joke because AK, RFK, RFAK. Yeah, that joke really did not land. Oh my god. Now I'll try my best, but I don't think I can do a full what's the term? Full American conquest, mostly because I never once actually won in Madagascar as America. Oh, right, speaking of things to do, PP, CP, We're smashing through the crested wave. We're again Pandit Nehru. In here. We also can now send volunteers to the UMAJL. Be exact, two. Send in the chappies for a good time. Don't care. My volunteers have arrived. Go forth, men.
Ready. Ready.
To Singapore or Sionto.
Move out.
Yeah, those islands aren't part of us.
Move out. Taking cover.
one flew over the cuckoo's nest. No idea what that means.
Ready.
Those are some protests in Texas. Yeah, you 100% forget this guy exists. Soon we'll win here. Oh right. Save up a bit, chaps. We did it. The provisional government of Malaya has defeated the military government of Shonanto, or Malaysia. So the faction we want will turn blue. And we'll have the flag which it started with. Also, by the way, we also got this. Speaking of this, we need to get this one to win. Operation Divider. Like divide and conquer. And bringing the tinderbox. Right things I need to do as well. We'll bring back here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put you here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3. You are in Annapolis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Put you in Baltimore. 1, 2, 3. Put you in Hagerstown. 1, 2, 2, I guess. Put you in Ocean City. Not sure if these are real places or not, but hey.
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
you're back.
Yes, sir.
Got the
Ready, sir.
one for you. Alright, I forgot to mention. This is the US. We've already said that. We're led by the Republican side of the Republican Democratic Coalition. But there's two major coalitions: the National Progressive Pact and the Republican Democratic Coalition. This is the Republican side led by Richard Nixon, which is a silent conservatism. There's also Canada, led by the Liberal Party of Canada, with the Queen Elizabeth, led by Lester P. Pearson. There's Iceland, led by the Sjónstæðisflokkurin, or the SF, led by Hoi4s. There's the Faroe Islands, led by the Tjóðveltisflokkurin, or the TF, led by Erlendur Patterson. There is also the West Indies Federation, led by the West Indies Federal Labour Party of Grantley Herbert Adams. Haiti, led by the Haitian Republican Party, because Parti Républicain Haïtien is most likely the Haitian Republican Party. I'm pretty sure it actually is. Yeah, that's basically it. Led by Louis de Jordan. There's British Honduras, led by the People's United Party of George Cadell Price. There's Guyana, led by the United Force of Peter de Aguirre. There's Suriname, led by Cabinet van Vritz, or the Art van Vritz Cabinet, which stars Queen Wilhelmina. And the last two members for now is New Zealand, and the Forgotten Nation, fighting for the Hobbits and being basically a look-alike of having a flag that's similar to Australia, led by the New Zealand Nationalist Party, led by Keith Hollyoake, and Australia, led by the Australian Labour Party right wing, led by Kim Beazley Sr. Now, the people in our economic faction, that's a different story entirely. We've got South Africa, led by the United South African South African National Party of De Villiers Graf. The True Whigs of Liberia, led by William Tubman. Not Mendy though. Mendy's doing something. Venezuela, led by the Democratic Republican Union's nationalist wing, which is itself led by Wolfgang Lazarzabal. The Colombian Revolutionary Union, led by the August the 7th Republican Front, led by Gestanas Liberals, or possibly Liberal Progressives. I don't entirely know what Gestanas means, but I know Liberales means liberals, led by Guadalupe Salcedo Udo, or Captain Salcedo. There's also Ecuador, led by the Revolutionary Nationalist Party under Carlos Arancemo Monroy, the puppet in all but name. The Peru, led by the National Democratic Conservative Alliance, with the party itself being the Peruvian Democratic Movement, led by Manuel Prado Ugarteche. We've got Uruguay, led by the National Party, Heresmo Ruralismo. I don't know what Heresimo means, but I think Ruralismo means ruralism. And it's so followed by the, I don't know what the gobierno means, but I think the rest says National Council. Anyway, there's also Chile, led by the Chile Democratic Front, which itself is one of the parties. Is the United Liberal Party Independence faction of Jorge Alessandri Rodriguez, also known as El Paleta. Oh, right, forgot about you guys. There's also Guatemala, that's sort of in the economic faction, led by the Guatemalan Revolutionary Union, which the party is doing is the Guatemalan Revolutionary, the Party for Guatemalan Revolution, the Party of the Revolution of Guatemala. I think it's supposed to say Guatemalan Revolutionary Party. Yeah, that's supposed to be it. Led by Luis Cardoza y Aragon. El Salvador, led by the Democratic Union, the Party for Revolution Unification of Democracy, or the Democratic Party for Revolutionary Democratic Unification. Yeah, I think that's it. Of Jose Marius Lumas. Honduras, led by the Reformist National Party of Abraham Williams Calderon. Nicaragua, led by the National Liberal Party of Luis Somoza Debayle. Costa Rica, led by the National Liberation Party of Jose Figueres Ferrer. And Panama, led by the National Liberal Party of Roberto F. Sierra Ramon. I think that's it. Welcome to their own thing. Britain. Yeah, that's basically it. Brazil and Argentina have their own faction. Paraguay is part of that. I think the leaders changed. Mexico and Cuba are in their own faction, although originally Cuba was a part of us. I don't think they changed it to where they are. Because technically he is an OF partner, so I'll put him in there. So Fidel Castro, El Comandante, leading the Integrity. I don't know what Integrada means, but I'm the rest says Revolutionary Organization, so Integrationist Revolutionary Organization. Yeah, I'll go with that. Anyway, moving the point along. Operation failure. We'll get better over time. Probably helps if I use that said spy. Coalition split. But you can actually see the progress, which you can't. No idea if it's working or not. And all safe's finished. MPP did good. So Ivan for all you of this is what the Lipex prison breakout means. The former Red Army soldier, German collaborator and partisan escaped Lipex prison. Which stayed by unidentified force. So that guy escaped. The RDC does a better one. I think they're doing a better one, but yes, we get giving Razak a boost. The guy we're helping is a guy called Razak. I don't entirely remember his name. Not the current guy. The current person in charge is Ahmad Bostaman of the Gamban Nung Paralin Thailand Malayu. Probably provisional government. We want this blue one to win. Fidel Castro consolidates his power. Now they've changed their party to the Cuban Revolutionary. The Cuban Revolutionary United Vanguardist Party. Vanguardism is a type of communism. Although in this world, despotism, which is incorrect. And most likely going to be similar to the Revolutionary Institutional Party in Mexico, because they have the same dog bib. Also, this is going to be an hour long, so stay tight. Also, German spy has been arrested. This guy has taken control of Vietnam. God damn it. Yes. That's what we're doing. The Earth-End unity is somewhat. Jim Crow exists. American malaise. And the last bastion of liberty. Which is incorrect. There are still several bastions. This is just one of the more major ones. The last major bastion of liberty. Polls are updated. Being on the horse race. If it doesn't crash, please don't. Predictions are good. I like these predictions. We have a solid MPP. Now to the southwest. Where we made it, Oklahoma. again. Also, by the way, we, unlike the RDC, was a simpler way of saying it, the MPP is actually several parties. So there's the Progressive Party of America, the Nationalist Party of America, the Nonpartisan League, the Louisiana Progressives, the States' Rights Party, there are other ones. I saw the Liberal Party being one of them. You can get that in New York. The Marxist Party, the American National Vanguard, the Communist Party, the New York Conservative Union, and a few others. The website I got the information from it is a bit outdated, but there are more than just the Nationalist Party, the Progressive Party. Also, Henry M. Jackson does make a return, by the way. So these are the previous elections. So Tommy E. Dewey beats Harry L. Hopkins in the 1940s. 1944, he does again against James A. James A. Farley. The Progressive Party's Henry A. Wallace tries and fails to get into the ballot. Then there's a new vote for Eisenhower in 48 against Robert A. Taft, where the Robert A. S. Patterson's Nationalist Party does not great in Texas. This different election, where the Nationalist Party under George S. Patterson actually gets a mighty vote, 73, which is the highest since, one of the highest for third party, against Dwight D. Eisenhower and Edward Martin. Next, the Nationalists actually become higher than the Conservatives, the Republicans, with Albert E. Chandler almost beating Carrie E. Kaffner, whilst Progressive Claude D. Pepper is last with a slightly better third place for Everett M. Dirksen's Republican Party. Finally, after all the parties merged between the 56 to 60s, we got our first look with Nixon absolutely crushing Henry M. Jackson from the Progressive Party. Although we do have support around these regions, not for the Marxists or sovereignists, but we are getting there. This Colombian guy dies. New tech is found. 2 new techs are found. Make cooperation with them are better. Mexicans. And we've got this. 35 Gs. Hey, making the decision easier. Increasing our candidate's likelihood of victory. Voters are more likely to vote for us. Our Vice President's JFK from the Democrats. We also have William P. Rogers is from the Republicans, Robert McCormick from Republicans, and Mervyn Lair from Republicans. Meeting of leaders. 3 if you want, but basically it just makes sure that our candidate wins. Here close Japan, do a bunch of these. Do this. The National Progressives have won in Laos. Arthur Caldwell is now PM of Australia. So Arthur Caldwell, Australian Labour Party is right wing is still there. Media slams Nixon. Some guy goes to the Russian hinterlands. Russians are pretty good, but we can always just make them slightly better. There we go. Operational failure. I'll diggity down. Polls are updated. Oof. Need to go back here. You know, striking the match. Oh yeah, also the Republic of India in this timeline is the pro-OFN one, led by the Indian National Conference's Nehruvian wing. This is Jawaharlal Nehru, the founding father, which is actually technically incorrect, counting Jawaharlal Nehru was a member of the Indian National Army, which, if you didn't know, was allied to Japan. So technically, he shouldn't even be in charge. So that's incorrect. Also, why the hell is Ceylon independent? That makes no sense either. I swear it was. How the movie? You know, those way too many questions for one day.
Ready, sir.
Hey, some stuff goes to Indonesia. Now let's send stuff hopefully to. Some stuff happening out of Africa. The guy that will most likely later coup the Peruvian government is now in charge. And there's also a military junta in the Republic of Colombia. Thank God we don't support that. Support some random communist group in the who knows wheres. The Catholic Church denounced Trujillo. Another operational success. Brazil wins the cup. And the triumvirate collapsed. They should have. I would love to win. They should add a way to keep the triumvirate because it seems much better. Oh, the homie exists. Led by the Dahomian Democratic Assembly. Oh yeah, we support Free France. Led by the the French National Liberation Committee. So far there's the French National Liberation Committee that's joined in, and so has these guys joined our side. It's going to be important. Frondosi survives the crisis. In Buenos Aires, this is a new thing, he usually dies. So, hey. So the UDN is a bit more supported. These guys are also an open partner, led by the Democratic Social Party, or the Social Democratic Party of Henrique Teixeira Lot. If you don't know who he is, he famously stopped several coups in Brazil, although it's long since passed. Also, within a faction and a puppet of theirs is Guiana Cayena, led by the Guiana Cayena I know the Alliance Government Administration. I don't know what Alienda means. Anyways, led by Angelo Noscolo de Almeida. Get pigeon cameras. Budgets did do. The obvious happens. The Presidium of the Supreme Soviet has defeated the Buryat Autonomous Soviet Socialist Republic, which they made it a more fairer fight than it actually is. DC does an alright one. Che Guevara released from prison. Turkey and Italy are up in arms at each other. Solid MPP run. To the Great Lakes. Moselland most likely won't exist for a brief period of time. That's happened. The African Democratic Assembly, led by Mauricio Mongo of Moselland. Right.
Ready, sir.
Clear out a few of you and ship the little old men. That sounds slightly racist, but who cares, truly. The forgotten allies. I think I just crashed the game. Nope. Blue friend. Cracking the fortress of Europe. Solid MPP campaign. Now to the upper south, the deep south, and southwest. Now we're doing upper south. And we might get a lot. Time to oust Trujillo. Can't do anything from here. Organizing supplies. Those look good. Forgotten allies, now breaking the pariah state. A Stella, that's the best one we can have. Now to the east coast. Guys getting 22%. Operation successes and another blue friend. We have a decent relationship with the Mexicans. You want Magadan to win because they're probably they are more democratic than the Amurians, and they're pro-US. So it's not more FBI training. Surfing Safari has been released. This will be a tragedy to come. If you don't know, after a few events, Surfing Safari, the Beach Boys, will be later massacred by Charles Hanson. Sorry for ruining it for you who were going to be excited for that. But hey, now you know that Charles Hanson's going to kill the Beach Boys. For some reason I don't actually know. And yep, they've joined the Veracruz Pact instead of the FN. Originally, before Mexico had a economic faction, originally it was just Mexico. Mexico was just non-aligned. It had no practical biases. No member of a sphere, and Cuba was just in our sphere. So they still joined the faction eventually, but they're just not in the economic sphere. They're sort of doing a mixed match. Ooh, failed that one. But damn, we did get a good vote. Also preparing for the Baltica Blitz. If you don't know what that is, it was the thing when both Philippines and being attacked from either side, attempting to win. So this is what we got. So the MPP is getting a lot of seats, a lot of new ones. Got a few new ones. Most of them are on the west coast. Got nationalists in Oklahoma. Certainly no unique ones that I can see. Just the same unique ones we had. I know that there's a Farmers Labour Party somewhere, and the New York can have the Liberal Party. That's about it. Anyway, 3 minutes to the end of the video. Sorry that I forgot to do the halfway point. Build up the port in Magadan. Let's do these two first. Because we want Magadan to win. We also found a British operative. These guys are elected in Uruguay. The Catricists. Even though it doesn't say. Queen Wilhelmina's dead. Now it's Queen Juliana. Italy wins the Italo-Turkic War with the Scorza deal. Not the Scorza deal, the Sian deal. The Scorza deal means that most of Kirkuk would be just more part of Iraq, and the Syrian national state would be a part of an Italian puppet, not a Turkish one. Cooperation with these guys have increased to being good. And the hour has come. So this has been my US beginning, where we have to make sure Iberia stays stable, where we'll try to get Madagascar, and don't count if we will, it's most likely we won't. I'll try my best to hold the Philippines as best as I can. I'll totally hack in Africa. I most usually win this, is just I'll probably try to hack. Like, I can't delete the troops in the Haitian Civil War. Scratch that, you can't really do anything with Haitian Civil War unless you hack into it to change the country and its own thing. I'll delete troops in Namur and several other things that are yet to come. I'm also deeply afraid if Samwa exists, because then this whole game's gonna get glitched. But those are things we must worry about later. For today, this has been Malta Limited. See you tomorrow, because I'm going to my dad's on Friday. See you tomorrow. Hope to see you again, and goodbye. Goodbye.